such a big deal for OT.
Right, last time that we saw this, it didn't end up working out that well, but I think it's because what you're talking about, the enemy mid sort of got off to a hot start, and Noob was never able to really make it work. Now, wondering if it's going to be the other way around. Kaori heads on in, going to get roared, chased down, and with the axes and a couple more hits, they will kill the clock.
Okay, DM getting himself some more gold, some stacks, hero gold. TA2000 is probably also okay with this. He's like, okay, tank the roar for me. I can continue to play in this lane. As DM is getting closer to this Dominator. I would say once they have this, they can, you know, try and start to slowly kick out TA2000 from this bottom area.
He's already sort of retreating back a bit, at least, to go and farm up the jungle slightly. It looks like those two mud golems getting pushed back.
Flame break?
I guess so.
They're just chilling, having a good time.
Dude, they're going to come and try and deward that. And
you're never going to figure it out.
Oh,
like,
my God.
They're just always going to... You're like, how does this keep being blocked?
Dude, how much... Oh, and yeah, he goes there to farm it. And he's like, guys, they're blocking camps. Come on, deward it.
It's new meta on Bad Rider. You just run around and figure out all the shenanigans of where to push the creeps. That'll be hilarious.
That's really interesting. Okay. Well, for now at least, 9 minutes in, you can see it's very even between these two teams.
Mid lane once more.
Trying to go on this. Omar has the glimpse and so many rotations towards mid, but BZM getting a little bit of separation. It's not enough. The Spirit Siphon was there the whole time through. Taiga onto Kaori. They also have a Chook creep on him. He's going to die, but Noob willing to dive behind the tower. Even the Tidehunter running on in. Witter tries to find something. Chu is going to be there to soak up some of the damage as they lose another, and then the glimpse pull back again. So much value out of these exorcisms in terms of kills and with that Atos done, but they still haven't gotten the tower. It's probably not going to be for that much longer, though.
This is textbook gameplay from OT of how to really play around your mid laner when it's super important, as Yuragi's here. He's going to steal the rune away this time around. BZM is struggling. They need to help him out a little bit. He's getting close to his boots of travels, but what OT are doing right now is it's leading them into a really, really good mid-game.
And I mean, the other struggle thing is oftentimes we've seen Bat Riders make this play. Oh, are they going to go for him again? Oh, this would be really bad if they catch him here. And won't commit the glimpse yet. Uses it now. BZM decides to walk back in aggressively, finding Omar, able to connect onto him. And Taiga, out with the Spirit Siphon damage, takes down one.
Taiga can tank a couple heroes, level 4 Spirit Siphon this early on in the game. We know how good it is. You don't have too much burst on OT. So next time around, maybe with a Static Storm or the Hookshot, probably want to try and kill Taiga. Otherwise, I think you can leave this little magic man alone, because he ain't gonna die that easy.
He had a really good game the other day on Rubik too, where he saw some Spirit Siphons get stolen, as OG, after having a good fight in towards mid, are going to start taking this bottom tower. So in spite of Bat Rider having a bit of a struggle sesh, it is the Beastmaster that, you know, ticks out those Ancients, some of them at least, and are taking the tower.
Yeah, they're doing good. If Yuragi and DM can pressure the map so that BZM can, you know, either recover or B, look for 1 or 2 small pickups in between, because I don't know how comfortable he's going to feel on this bat to just run around now that Noob is so farmed on this DP already.
Yeah. That is a pretty big problem for them. And also you've got the natural tankiness coming out from a Tidehunter building into, you know, the pipe soon, going for Greaves first. Like, you know, they're going to be hard to kill.
Yeah, I wonder how OG want to continue to play the next couple minutes. I would say one of the best things they can do is to try and push out the map a bit with your summons, go for a quick smoke pickoff with maybe the Roar or the Lasso. But OT are pretty well equipped. Like, they picked Naga Siren for a reason into this Bat Rider and Beastmaster just to be able to play the map more nicely. That's around mid. Well, that's a Roar.
Very well played.
He's definitely dead.
Well, you can't play the map if it's getting sucked up like this, although maybe if they bring numbers, you can. Good stomp onto the Tide, and all of the Spirit Siphons going out. Taiga just standing his ground amongst all of them. It's going to be a glimpse away from the Bat Rider, but they were not able to kill Taiga there. That's Exorcism used.
He baited Exo 80% HP and some TPs with just having Spirit Siphon.
How much damage did he do in that fight? He did 2,000 damage on the
probably
Rubik.
healed like 1,200 at the same time. So yeah, OT gonna try to get the mid tower with this Exo that is being used.
And that is Glyph back up and used now, so they won't have it available. Maybe they can find some punish here as Exorcism wears off, but the Ravage, the TP into Ravage, not what you want to see at all if you're an OG fan, as they start to fall quickly, but Taiga steals Static Storm, throws it back against them. Needs to get away from Death Prophet, while BZM finds the Clockwork away from the rest of the team, starts to bring him down low, and almost enough for the kill, will finally die. Taiga still alive, but finally brought down, as Oredu Thunder brought numbers, and Song to catch, DM all alone off to the side. He is also going to be in some trouble. Liking what they're seeing from their carry is OT. They're going to take down 4.
Oh, he deserves the tip. The fact that he doesn't run.
Omar, he's dying.
He got him. Easy snipe with the Treants and the Nature's Ult. I love the fact how TA2000 ran with the Song, that he just stutter step to the right to get like just close to the edge there, gets the Song on the Beastmaster, and OT very happy with that fight as OG Yuragi just kind of TPs into the, you know, the last seconds of the Exo and the Ravage. So yeah, OT just happily gonna take that one.
You can see esportsbet.io 1.3 to 2.9. Things feeling pretty good for Oredu Thunder with this Naga Siren. They're making space for her. She's top of the net worth. There is maybe some worry about like the tempo that could come out later. You've got this Midas on Nature's Prophet. If they can make those moves that you're talking about of like a TP onto a lane and trying to find kills, but it's not easy.
It's definitely not. It's not working out too well right now. I would say that OG scaling is not that bad at all. Like Naga, we've seen this hero struggle the later the game goes, and you have Nature's Prophet with the Beast Auras and the Lasso, and they will still always be able to find pickups with the bat around the map. But OT gonna look for a smoke themselves. They have the Atos and Hookshot available. Right. Yuragi.
Hookshot it in, finds him with the Atos after, and no salvation here.
Nice my god. That was a very nice try.
Yeah, not able to do that.
Move into Roche with this?
Well, they're going to see the Treant. TA2000, Song of the Siren still on cooldown for 70. Now, they will know about that. But OG, I don't know if they're feeling comfortable going in to try and fight this. They're all on the other side of the map trying to take a tier 2 tower at the same time.
Yeah, I'm okay with them giving this up. I don't really think you need to defend this. You're getting farm on your heroes. You try to get this Overlord. BZM is going to try to work on the BKB. Yuragi is going to need to have a good couple minutes, because if he doesn't finish his BKB by the time OG want to fight, I don't think they can.
Well, and you know, when we were looking at the last round of heroes to pick, we were both talking about what we wanted to see out of a last pick. And one was like overwhelming damage that could sort of take down this Death Prophet in the Exo. She has had a really, really clean game. Only 1 death, and next going into the Shiva's Guard with Blink Dagger. I'm worried that she just might not die.
I mean, Nuba's having a crazy performance on this DP. I really like his items, his tankiness, his Tigers being rocket flared for now. Tries to TP. Can he block that? Very nice play.
Oh, blocking the vision. That was good.
Taiga is a gamer.
But again, when the highlights are you not dying to a Naga Siren, it's maybe a testament to some other issues going on.
I mean, there is going to be a couple of things for OT where in the next minutes they're very strong. They have the Hood completed, they nearly have Greaves on the Tide, they can play the map with the Naga. OG need to get through this, try to get to their BKBs, and then aim for fights where, yeah, they're going to have to play a little more around the Bad Rider. I feel like BZM has had a little bit of a silent game, but that's more because OT has just been playing very well.
Yeah, they've been playing very fast, bringing a bunch of heroes there mid to try and enable Noob. So for Oredu then, do you think that you sort of try and send heroes back to deal with this bottom tower? We're seeing Tidehunter around here a lot, or do they just try and shove it down in and take tier 2s?
I'm okay with Tide doing this. As long they should do this until DP has Exo, and I think then you can look for a tower more aggressively. As TA2000, he's chipping down top. But there's no way OT should give up the bot tower. If OG stay here, you should just go here, sweep across the map, and kill them.
Right. Yeah, they cannot fight them right now, is what it feels like, for sure. And a 2,000 gold lead as Greaves are now done. This is a really good timing for Oredu. Shu, I don't believe is going to be able to solo take down or do anything for it, even with the TP incoming from Yuragi.
I mean, this Tide is a huge problem. Wherever this guy is, OG cannot fight in that area whatsoever. At least for them, they're kind of keeping him here. Maybe at some point, OT would prefer to have just Naga illusions to deal with waves and then play together with their team. But they're smoking up, they're drawing down bottom, and I love this move from OT.
See what they end up finding here. Of course,
Yeah,
Vision
AMD
down, finding
has
that
to carry
Tide
this
Hunter
game
coming
very
back
hard.
into the lane. With the Treants, they
gonna have
will
a
run
rough
into
game.
Chew,
His block can't
and
do
that
it.
will be a kill that they will happily take. Don't even have to worry about the heal, because Chew hasn't skilled there.
Very bad, you know,
Yeah,
against,
so he wants to
Beastmaster.
deal the damage
But now
later
the
on,
buff,
which
yeah.
like, it
I'm
does
pretty much okay
200%
with that
damage
sentiment.
to
You're playing
creeps.
into this DP, into
That
the Tide as well,
includes
so having
creeps
pure
and
damage and another
creeps.
source, especially with the
Block
Beast
up plays
aura.
very well
Let's
with
not disrespect
dominated
Eng
creeps.
Beast together, because
Right.
they can be very strong.
First Disruptor is gonna
Now
have a...
TA2000 making the move into
I feel like
the
NP has
Dire
to do a lot
Ancients,
of
and this
work.
is a really oppressive play, because you're not left with that many places to farm, as Taiga tries to TP out, but the glimpse is going to be there. So they managed to kick him out of his own jungle, the whole team out of the jungle, and OG left scratching their heads. Where the hell are we supposed to be? Uragi knows.
Enemy Ancients, baby. Yeah, it's dodge time. You cannot fight them. Look at BZM hiding top, DM trying to run down bottom.
Uragi had a
TPing
good
into
start
the
to the
enemy
game,
Ancients
but
to farm there,
well
so
off, like,
you
one
can tell
death,
that it doesn't feel
they
too
depend on
easy.
million into
But for
damage.
OT, they didn't
You're like
get a
the
tier
boss.
2 yet with this EXO. They're gonna be...
Yeah, he was in the
In
top
fact, they
90.
should be looking for it more. They can use TA2000 because he is so strong. His heart is flying out right now.
Jeez.
There's 2 heroes that OG cannot kill right now. Both
Yeah.
Naga and Tide. Maybe even DP, I'm
yeah,
not sure.
I might add a third.
Yeah.
Depending on how this goes. Now, Batrider
doesn't
does
have
have
BKB.
BKB if he
Okay,
needs it.
Uragi.
They've caught him.
That's
Makes it
BKB.
right, yeah.
They want to use this now. He just turns and actually fights, brings down Kaori. Okay. TA2000, though, catches everybody in the song and will be able to TP out of that one.
You can see-
So a fight that could have
You can
gone
see
well
I can
for
see.
OG will be denied to them, and Oradu going to recollect themselves.
Okay.
It's
I like
not
the
this.
little
This is very
switch up
nice.
from
It works
Noob
with
to go
sticking
for
him
the
up.
Lotus Orb. He may still go for the Shivas after, but
Lord,
Lotus
Lord,
against the
Lord.
Bat, against the Roar, just to purge it from
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
Because
it's
it
gonna
looks
go
like he wants to play without BKB, but then you still need to address the Bat, which you do with the
Right.
Purge, so I like to switch up.
It is a little bit interesting, though. You know, sort of almost looking more like the off-lane Death Prophet build. I guess there's also the Atos in there, so all this looks a little funky, but
Yeah.
however it looks, it's working right now for him.
They have Bongo Boots already on the
Also very
farm.
good
My
against
man's having a good time.
Beastmaster, so
It's only 20
he
minutes,
has to,
so
like,
that's
force
very big,
building.
especially against these heroes from OG. There's like some random slows from the Eng, the sticky napalms, just to be able to reach as BZM gets A-toast.
We'll be able to walk away
Looking
from that
for a
one. The
glimpse.
glimpse, holding on to that BKB. That is a lot of value to be able to keep yourself alive without having to pop that.
Oh, some big balls from BZM for sure. He must have been watching the Tide very closely. He tried
Yeah.
pump faking it once, still didn't fall for it. So yeah, I would say OG are doing a good job at holding the map. I would like to see OT split up a little more. Let Naga deal with the lanes, run around with your clock, kind of as they are doing now.
They will find one, wanting to get two, but it's the TP out already for the Beastmaster. Leaves his creeps behind. Don't know if they're going to be able to do quite enough damage to take down the tower, though, here. Wants to push the creep wave in so it can backdoor, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe in towards mid, though. Finding that Disruptor, or Disruptor finding BZM. The hook shot to follow. Good damage with the pushback, and BZM
Yeah,
ends up
BKB,
dying.
but
No
good
reason to
use.
pop that BKB as he was already gone.
OT
They just
are
changed
doing
something.
a lot of good things, and in
Yeah.
the last couple
Yokes
minutes,
up
even
with
though
that,
OG
like,
have done a good job at kind
3
of
seconds turn
holding the
almost.
map, I don't really
block
see
pushback.
what they're playing towards right now. I was thinking maybe they want to wait for the BKB blink on the bat to then go for pickoffs, because right now they have double BKBs completed, and they're still not really showing me that they want to fight.
Yeah.
So I'm not
And
sure
this guy got
what
boots
they're
up
waiting
wearing
for or
some-
what they're
this is
communicating right now, because
They're not gonna die from
BZM,
this
he's not
back
having a
end.
good game. They're not
They got
helping him
boots
at all.
of wearing
No, it's been a
spike
tough
and
one
they
for
wasted,
sure.
like, too much
And
time.
right
Red
now,
Red
you
already
can see
done,
that
like,
even though this net
last
worth
damage at
is
this
like
point.
5,000 gold,
It's
not
like
a huge issue,
Red Red damage is very
and you
low at
can't
this
kill
point.
heroes,
Red Red
it
damage, like,
becomes a
70
pretty
minutes,
serious
they got
problem
a
in
lot of
terms of
damage.
re-establishing
So I
yourself on the
see
map.
one
And
moving up
this
top.
is going to be that tier 2 tower dropping very low. BZM thinking about running out there, but won't go for it.
Okay, so they're looking now with a smoke. The
Okay.
problem
So
is
now
the
he has to
Tide,
wait, like, for
you can't really go
25
on him until
to
later
do a
if you
lot of
have a
damage.
silver edge.
Otherwise,
That's going to be a
extended
very
team
big win
fights, like,
condition
very
that is
extended
something
team
they
fight,
could
like,
talk about and play for.
40 second,
But for
20
now, their
second
catch
team fights
isn't really
on
that
Red
good.
Red.
On OG, you don't have a Blink
He
Dagger.
needs to be not
And he has a
targeted.
pipe
They
too.
are so tanky.
If
This
he
is
gets
really hard to
targeted,
do,
he
but
does
if they
nothing.
find Kaori, this is a decent one to
Okay.
start with. The Roar immediately bringing him down with the Ancient Creep. So they find one kill. Can they get more? BZM still not wanting to pop that BKB. TA2000 catches him with the net, extending this fight a little bit longer. OT, it looks like they're going to retreat back and won't take this fight. And of course, with OG, they don't really have a lineup that can force it.
No, definitely not. Good. Luckily for them, they still haven't lost a tier 2 tower yet. I would say that's going to be on top of the list for OT to try and check it off. Take a tier 2, take this outpost. It's going to help you tremendously to play the map because you're in such a good position. Like if I'm this tied, I feel like I have free real estate. If I'm Naga Siren, I feel like I can go anywhere and nothing can happen to me.
Do you think though that with the items that start to come out on OG, like do we need to see or do start to keep this pressure on and actually sort of convert it into towers, or are they comfortable just sitting back as Kaori, well, Taiga actually catches himself in the cogs, and now TA2000 goes with the song. What are they going to try and do here with the Static Storm down? Saves it, pops that BKB, walks away, still have that Ravage ready to go. Silence on the Taiga, and the TP out from everybody else. Hook shot in, not going to connect. So they only lose one for Static Storm being dropped down. Keep a hold of that Ravage, though.
So they both
Good job by OT to
now, but
try and push OG out of here. The 2 BKBs being popped, that's definitely a big deal. And to talk again about, sure, OG are going to have some items coming out that will help them, but I feel like no matter what for OT, you're so strong, you should feel like you can go nearly wherever. Like OG, they don't deserve much, so you should keep wanting to just keep on pressing forward.
Keep that aggression going. TA2000 takes the first tier 2 tower of this game. Well, down bottom, NP Treants are pushing it out, but the 4-stab TM, it's a little bit of separation there, but eventually they will have his number, although TP's out, barely gets out of there. Oh my god, he lives. And on the other side, Kaori goes down.
Okay.
Ragi tries to back away. He's going to get that Sprout on to Noob. And, well, blink away. Taiga keeps himself alive. Chews in no man's land, but does have a 4-stab. Down bottom, they're taking that tower. Do take the tier 2, and he's stuck there for the moment. Tries to TP out, and he will manage to. Chew still looking for the chase down. Somehow, OG are grinding this fight down a little bit into their favor. But I actually don't know if it is or not. The Static Storm drops, not a ton of damage to follow it up yet, but their lift back keeps him away for the moment from BZM. Now the roar finally used. Yuragi turns, wants to fight, punching away at the TA2000 and onto this Tidehunter. They have enough damage to beat him for so long, and finally, TA2000, the unkillable, gets brought down.
That was so close on the battery.
What the hell was that fight, man?
What even? Okay, so there was some stuff going on mid. Kaori was in a triangle. He already died. The Noob ends up getting cliffed. OG did a very good job at kiting this fight and holding their BKBs for like 20+ seconds.
Yeah, that was really impressive to see. And again, it felt that grinding out action almost, where it's just nothing happening for a long time, but eventually they outlasted, which I didn't think was going to happen against like Pipe Greaves.
I guess OT, they ran a little bit out of steam. They need Noob to be in these fights with the EXO, but once he was clipped, he's looking for BZM, who doesn't have a BKB. Kaori is coming.
Gotta back out, gotta get away. Hook shot, ooh!
Easy dodge.
Swing away and a miss. And BZM looks to be escaping from here.
He's going for the damage.
Gets vision. BZM, he's not going to get pulled back in. Omar just a little bit late to the party. Oh my god.
Get back, baby.
The old switcheroo. They pop the flare, which scouts it, and oh, wait a minute now.
Hold up.
Can they do anything here? EXO still on cooldown for 20 seconds. I mean, this is a little bit scary. They're going to pop the net on the creep, and, well, Taiga, he's going to be glimpsed and killed off. So another support sacrificed as Kaori dies to BZM. This game is absolutely wild.
Oh, this game a lot of damage, so right on his head. OG won a fight to get the second Roche. They got Ages, they got the shard as well. Yuragi is about to have a satanic finish up. And the next item, Silver Edge, it's going to make a big difference. Suddenly, you can kill the Titan, you can break him, you can bring him in with the lasso. OT, there might be too many defensive items coming out. Lotus, Halberd, your Naga has hard Butterfly. The last minutes have not been good for OT. They need to try to reset right now because OG's tempo and momentum is really big. He has the bongo queued up.
The bongo man. Let's go. DM, he saw him last series. He's like, 33 knows what's up. I gotta play some drums.
He was like, I saw that shit and that's good. I better do it too.
Dude, against the Naga Siren, he's just gonna drum those little illusions away.
I mean, we'll see how good it is. Naga has hard and there's a Pyth and Grease, but okay. I'm down to, again, be surprised.
See, this is the thing. You're memeing and I'm serious. This is a problem.
No, this is great. Don't worry, this is great.
All right, well, 2,000 gold lead right now for OG. And at the next couple of minutes, it really does feel like as it's going to be DM caught for a moment there. Oh, needs to be careful.
Ravage.
Oh, the silence right
Okay,
on that
sure.
Ravage before he got it out in time.
Going
And
into
now
Ravage,
DM trying to stay alive, backs
Silence.
away, TP out.
Ravage
Oh,
dead.
that could have been tragic, but they
Gone.
get away with all of their heroes.
Clock
And it was a
buyback.
buyback on clock.
And
Oh,
Exo.
the glimpse back though.
He has BKB,
Uragi.
and Satanic, and Aegis. Oh,
Turns,
Oh, he's got
wants to fight
Satanic
this.
already.
Oh,
that was not good.
Okay, he's
But
Satanic
do they
is on
have
cooldown
enough
right
to
now.
sort of
No,
turn this
BKB is
again?
dead.
Ravage is
The Ravage
out.
also dead.
Immediately, they
Trying
try
to
and
force
chase
him
this down.
backside.
In trouble.
Oh,
Taiga
no.
going to get pulled in by the Clockwork. And Ordu Thunders, they're not
Taiga
done with
tries
them
to
yet.
force
They
it, but
take
he was
down
missing
two
the
heroes,
wrong
maybe going to
direction.
find a
Ooh,
third
Stomp
even.
as well.
It's Chu.
This is
Some
falling
trouble.
apart.
Ooh, a good stomp though as he force staffs down to the
Can he
low
get
ground
out?
to get away from trouble. And will they be
Yeah,
able to
this
find
Sapna
him?
is
Just a
tricky.
little out of
Just
vision.
in vision.
Sproink, run! Sproinking
no.
away. He gets up to the north as they go down south.
Okay, huge fight for OT. Great buyback from Kaori. He understands, okay, Uragi's in a weird spot. I'm going to buy back. I can come back in. And it's definitely a mistake, popping the Satanic and BKB before he died there. Perhaps, you know, you die with the Aegis, you come back up. But OT, they use it, win the fight, run down mid, and get to tier 2. And now it's outpost time.
Time to head on in there. You can see this Dota Plus win probability, 78% right now. Feeling very full of themselves. And it's hard not to see why. I mean, after
Is
the
there no
early
start?
good start that we've seen from this team and having the Naga Siren
got the-
closing down these
he's not
lanes,
got the lesser
the
damage,
fights just
he's
feel a
not got the
lot
lesser
harder
damage.
for OG to win because they can't
He's
outlast
going
the
on mixed
exorcism,
build, actually.
whereas that's
Going-
kind of what happened in that
Yeah.
first big
Wait,
skirmish.
Italians
They
right now.
need
I will buy
to
Shard
either
or Blink.
outlast it or try to create a win condition with some of these
Like,
items,
Blink
as we
allows
touched
you
with
to
during the
get,
Silver
but this
Edge
is
or a
also
Blink
like,
on Bad,
this
which
is like, I'm gonna play
BZM
from far
doesn't seem
away.
like he has any intention of building
Yeah,
that yet.
also gonna
as
try to
DM.
hit into the witch pit.
Ooh, tries to
Maybe
get
that
around
box
the
on her,
creeps.
he just,
DM
mixed the
TP's
book.
out. His creeps are keeping him alive.
no.
Does he get the angle on it? No, he
Oh,
blocks
no.
it. All right.
That is very
DM
nice.
able to escape. Does cost the bounty of 250 gold, but a good play.
Pretty nice getaway with his micro, forcing like 3-4 TP, showing his team everyone on the entire map. BZM gonna pick up another active rune. He's doing pretty well for himself now. He has recovered, and the Blink Dagger is queued up for later on. I wonder if DM is gonna swap his item build, because I feel like you should look to help your Nature's Prophet.
Okay.
Maybe you go the other
Thanks, I
bongos.
got it.
You
Just
buy an
casually
actual
got a
drums,
plate, man.
or you buy an AC for your Nature's Prophet.
This
Some
is
stuff like
scared
that.
of, like, he's got
This
a lot
is
of
new
work
tech.
on.
That
is
Dota
new
is
tech.
just, like,
Interested
very
to see how it goes. Because the other thing
This
is,
man
like, maybe it's that
hyper-mixed.
extra bit of damage that takes
Everybody
Death
is-
Prophet down that much quicker or something.
Nature's Prophet.
It all depends on how he tries to play it, I
Also
guess.
good against
might just
those
kill everyone.
summoned units,
Yeah,
which chance
It
it
could
does.
happen.
Me too.
So they're in good acceptance.
Yeah, sure.
Chu?
Oh, God. And that's the Hex
Chu's
reveal of
got
TA2000 as the Static Storm is down.
No way to
And
get
the
out.
Enchantress going to
You
pass
can't
away.
force them out of this.
But
kinetic
Look at
field.
this sort of ball-up group of energy coming from Oradu Thunder and how strong they can be. You start to get worried, making sure that all of your heroes have buyback at the ready in case you get brought down. Could be buildings gone very quickly.
I like the later items right now from TA2000. The Hex to help you play the map, get these pickups. He also has the Shard queued up. Because I would say eventually, he kind of knows that they're not going to kill him first. They're going to try to kill this Tide, kill the DP. When they do that, you can try to song quickly, you know, sleep some of the OG heroes who aren't BKB, but also heal the person that they're going on. So right now, I think TA2000 is kind of nailing what he has to do. Noob wants to buy a Blink. Would also like to see that the overwhelming, like, just go in once Naga does find the Hex.
If they can do that and just sort of focus down one of these core heroes, it feels like that would be
Uragi.
quite solid. And sets up on him. That's an easy bring down. Omar in trouble, but Hex now onto Taiga. TA2000 showing up to this one. Will try and force staff and stay alive, but not going to happen. And the hook
Oh,
shot
shit.
from downtown finds him. Does
Oh
have
my
the
God, he's
BKB
thinking
at
of
the
two
ready.
cooldown.
Saving it for the moment as he gets ready to BKB and then TP out. And that was Exo used too.
Ooh, that was very close. Kaori, he sniffed him out with the rocket. That's cancel his TP, but Uragi patiently waits with the BK and the secondary TP. Luckily, he's playing the one hero that can still get out after you do get cancelled.
DM trying to get away, does not want to get caught by this Clockwork. Hookshot still on cooldown for 15 more seconds. And less than 1,000 gold separating these two teams with, what, 39 kills in a
They're looking on Noob.
32 minutes. They get him, looking for that flame break. Push back, a little bit scary though. In order, thought about it.
Oh, hello. It's just like saying hello. Maybe he
trying
can
to-
find them with the tendrils of the deep.
Trying to
which
get
he
a
also has
BKB
now.
charge.
Yeah. Very easy with Tide. Just get in there on 5 heroes. Hope they pop it.
Right, exactly. So, like we said, very even game right now in terms of the net worth, but the game state, it feels like everywhere TA2000 go, people just die. And
Yeah.
speaking of which, ooh, not quite quick enough on the Hex there. Taiga able to dodge away from the trouble.
BZM did swap up his build from not finishing the Octarine to
Hey,
actually
Ruby
getting
needs
this
to go
Blink
for the
Dagger.
shot.
And
You can save from
need
the
that. The
disruptor
way that
slip.
they need to fight is you blink in, you grab a guy,
Tiger is
and
not
you need to
thinking
try
of
and
it
kill
right
him.
now.
Especially when Roche is, you know, starting
No,
to
that
respawn from
happens
50
again.
seconds from now. You need to start
You
talking
wanna
about
get
these
some
win
other
conditions,
items.
how you want to play the fight, and at the same time,
I think Shard is
Yuragi
very
is
good
going to
on the
have
pick,
the
especially
silver edge.
against
So if you
Sapphire.
can combine
You can
these two
save from the
timings
kinetic
on the
phase,
Tide, it
static
could really
storm.
break the next fight.
So his action
And
is
of course, the biggest timing.
Which is that the
Because there's
Drums
a
of
Ruby-
Schlom almost
Schlom.
coming online.
Gonna schlom all over them.
They got 400 more gold for the Beastmaster, and DM is going to be ready to go. I mean, in the Roche pit, that's a crazy amount of damage if everybody's grouped together
Yep.
and you get all of the drum actives on them.
You're dealing a lot of damage, and you're healing at the same time.
Oh, yeah. And the other thing is that on this team for Oridu, not a single hero with BKBs. That's something to consider. They're going to
That
take
is
all
true.
of that damage.
Yeah, you only have the pipe, so there's gonna be some type of, you know, help, but yeah, there's no BKB there, and there's gonna be an even bigger timing later when you can double bongo, as Chu is queuing up the drums into the bongo boots himself. I feel like that was the real timing Tundra had in their game.
The bongo bongo.
The double bongo.
Oh
Just
my
start
God.
a band in the mid game.
Nobody knows what we're talking about anymore.
That's good. That's good enough.
Okay, sounds
We
good.
have 2 other people that kind of know, maybe.
That's fair.
Shout out to you 2 people out there.
Well, the Roche, 35 seconds till it's capable of respawning, as OG still splitting half of the map. And TA2000 does buy a BKB now. So that does solve some of those issues at the very least. But we'll have to watch and wait and see if indeed these fights go the way that they want. Also, an Aghanim Scepter being built for Disruptor, 1,200 gold away for the Disruptor Eggs.
That's also very
This is
big.
not a
We've seen this so many times. And this hero is just so
I just
good
saw
at
Blade
all
Dag on
stages of
that.
the game. Always has something to play for, people to play with. So Omar just trying to make his way there as Schlom has been completed. And for OT, this next Roche fight, I hope that they're talking about buybacks, because if we look at how OG want to take the fight, said it before, they need to like blow everything on one guy, kill him, and try to keep the fight going. If you have buybacks, that is a big deal against that.
Okay, so one
Yeah,
thing to
okay.
keep in
Yeah,
mind
it's a
here,
bad idea about
Oridu
Blade.
do not know about the drums yet. They don't know about this Beastmaster Aghanims. He's in a smoke, and they're heading on into this area. This is also the pivotal fight in terms of which way this game could go. If they get a good initiation off, it could be rough for them. Already popping that Wrath of Nature, but Oridu likewise, they are in
Yeah, I
an
wanna see
incredibly
this
strong
Beastmaster
situation.
X.
Taiga up on the cliff,
Yeah,
breaks
I
the
think
smoke
it's a
there.
lot.
That's a really good ward.
Does he manage to get in there? Smoke broken on Noob. They catch vision for just a moment. And now backing away. Can OT find the right initiation on him? It looks like they won't quite be able to connect. They have a couple of really interesting wards too down here inside the Dire base. So they even see the Enchantress.
I like this TP from Yuragi. When there is this standoff where Roche is up, you can use the fact that you're so global in Nature's Prophet, TP bottom, try to push in the lane, force some reactions, and then maybe take back your own jungle as OT. I think they know. You need to make a decision soon. Maybe you have a jump mid, because otherwise you soon have to go down bottom. They're already pinging it.
I think Naga needs a
Thinking
trade
about
item.
that.
Maybe a blood bomb next.
They're heading down. Will send Omar, so no static storm in this potential fight as the rest of the team grouping together.
Look at the ward they have.
Can they catch him? Getting vision, see everybody. DM thinks about going. TA2000, he's in the pit right now. They throw out the rocket flare. BZM revealed for a moment. Maybe they try and catch the Disruptor off guard on the other side, but no, they're just going to take the tier 1 tower. So continuing to take these objectives as Omar is stuck bottom.
These wards for OG are a big deal. I mean, even for both teams around this area. There's 4 wards around this Roche pit. I would really like to see Yuragi buy out the Silver Edge, because it gives you this next win condition in the fight where you then suddenly can kill the Tide first. I mean, he's holding a lot of gold, so, you know, you can spend some of it.
Yeah, he's ready to go with this
They
one.
need a
And
gem on
of
this
course, like we
OT.
talked about,
They need a
having
gem.
this
There are so
Nature's
many
Prophet,
wards
it
they
creates
need to
this other
reward.
weird dynamic where
There are 2
Omar just
wards
has to
inside
stay
the
down
Roche
bottom.
pit right now.
Now,
One
that
on
being
the
said,
high
he is
ground.
farming up towards his
They
Aghanim
just need
Scepter.
a
It almost has
gem.
it done. And that could also make the difference in these fights.
Roche is up. OG do see it. They have a hawk there.
Hook shot in. Looking for one. Lift after from Taiga. DM turns, pops, Ravage
Nice.
connects onto all of them. Where's the follow-up damage? They don't quite have enough yet. Taiga stolen hook shot, backs away. They have Disruptor Agonist. DM going to BKB, TP out, manages to escape.
No one's died.
But with Exorcism pop,
Naga,
OG, you've got
Illusions
to
were not
imagine
there
they're
in
thinking
that
about the
fight.
pit.
Okay, Silver Edge
The
has been
Exorcism is not
purchased.
doing enough right
No
now.
Ravage.
Halfway Exo still.
DM
Still go
got
Axe.
his BKB used. Omar has
Ruby got
this
shot.
Ags. They see it though.
Okay,
Of
Ruby got
course,
shot.
with these
Can't save
wards
from
in the
this.
area, they see everything that's going on OG. Can they come in and contest this? Roche down to about a third HP.
They got
Taiga
someone.
starts spamming things out. They find one kill, but that's going to be the song. What's the follow-up, though? Do they have any way to get out of this? They're going to find
Oh, no, they
BZM.
X
He is
bomb.
caught in trouble, but the
Oh,
lift
shit.
out. Taiga, no! He's
Wait.
getting brought down low,
BKB?
but BZM able to survive through it. The save was there. Yuragi four-step to the other side. Gets his BKB off, and there's
Oh,
the
no.
turnaround. OG find a couple more, but TA2000, does he do too much damage?
Is he hitting
Yuragi
the
stands
drop
okay,
now?
or he finds him there to the side.
Roar!
Still the roar is there for the save, and OG,
no.
they're going to take this fight. They're going to take Roshan. What a run
they
down.
look like they lost it
The
because of
saves
Bacon.
coming out from Taiga,
They
and
need to buy a
OG
jam.
come out on top
But
with
they have
no
to
watch
buybacks
this,
needed.
man. Order and another, just a classic DD after you win the Roche fight. It spawns right there. Yuragi can easily take that. They can look for more dispel usage in these fights of how they saved each other. Continuous roars with the lifts out from Taiga as well. Beautiful.
And that is the danger, right? Of course, you've got this Song into Static Storm combo, but Rubik is still broken.
I mean, Taiga just showing why it's so damn good.
Oh, caught out of
He
there.
got out with
And
the
then, of course, the
force
force
staff,
step on
actually. He
the
tried to
other
lift
side,
up, but he
right
used the
before that
tendons,
kinetic
yeah.
field gets
Barely
up.
gets
And
up
he
the
used the
BKB.
force
So, like,
staff
look
to
at
get
how
out.
low
Now
HP they are when they
there's,
continuously save each other.
This kinetic field was over that
Absolutely insane. And at the 37-minute mark, having taken that Aegis, and you see just the eventual beatdown that commenced, a triple kill for Yuragi. OG, they come out on top with this Aegis. Where does this leave us for Ooredoo Thunder? I mean, it still feels like they've got such great, strong heroes that are hard to bring down.
The problem is for them, it's maybe hard to kill their heroes, but their damage is starting to really taper off. Like, if we look at their items, it's very defensive. There's not so much damage coming out, whereas for OG, they are scaling so well. Yuragi has a DD bottle up for the next fight. He's going to finish up an AC. He has a Rapier queued up. I don't know if we're going to see that one come out. But yeah, OG scaling right now is crazy, and they just keep getting more answers, whereas OT, some of their item and hero timings, they're definitely falling off.
Maybe missed a couple of chances in there, and now with a 14,000 gold lead on OG after that last fight, things have turned, and that is just what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, holy moly, man.
Your map is so hard to play now as OT, and that is even though you have the Naga. Every lane is getting pushed in. BZM he's smoked up. He has a refresher shard. Yeah, he does have a ninja gear, so he's always going to be smoked up. And whoever he drags in, that person's going to die. Even the Tidehunter.
I mean, the
I think
sort
he
of
doesn't
benefit,
even
of course,
drag
of this
right now.
Ooredoo Thunder
At this
lineup
point,
is
he's
that I
just
feel
gonna
like they
kill
punish
anybody. He's
mistakes
not just
really
shot.
well with this Disruptor
He's got a lot of
Agnums,
damage.
with this Naga Siren being able to sort of reset the fight potentially. But it does require OG to make a mistake. And to be fair, in these high-stakes matches, when emotions are going high...
Oh, no.
They think it's real?
Oh, no. Oh,
They think it's real?
No, not like this.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's gonna drag
BZM,
the
the Avo Ratata, you're dead as the chase down is there. TA2000 going to TP away.
Sad.
They find and kill that
They find
Disruptor, and now
Billy.
looking for more. A hook
He's
shot
dead.
comes on out from Taiga. A
Billy.
double kill for Yuragi. What a
Yeah,
brilliant
filling
bait.
it down.
BZM doing them dirty. Gets 2 kills without even using Lasso. Now he still has 1 available, has a refresher shard. If you're OT, you better think twice about how you're defending this base, because this is not easy.
And Enchantress taking over the Naga Siren illusions, even helping to beat down these buildings. As OG look to close this at least early part
think
out,
OG
if they
got
can
this
take
one.
this set of racks
Yeah, lacking
here.
damage.
Naga Siren can send out illusions as much as she wants, but this push is so hard to deal with.
You can even maybe go
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
second
even
set.
smoke
No,
pit,
you're
waiting
so
for the
strong
last
right
one.
now.
Absolutely. And Static Storm
You see
still
it.
on cooldown for 20 seconds. In that time, it is going to be a second set of racks going down. OG doing insane damage to Ooredoo.
21,000 gold lead now. BZM
Oh, thought about going for that one. A little bit scary.
game is not
Might have to sacrifice one of his creeps on the way out
Once
of
you
there.
get 25,
Yeah,
dead
OT,
hero.
they're gonna need to
Any
make
hero
some
is except
really
for
good plays
Thailander.
right now. You have to
Thailander
use this
got that
Omar
strong
Aghanim's
response,
to
so
try and get
gonna
kills, but
survive.
don't overplay into
He needs
buyback
to
either
target
because
DP, I
OG,
think,
they're
because
so
DP's got
mobile
the
on the
Lotus, so
heroes.
you can-
If
she
BZM
can
dies, he
save
might be able to
anybody.
travel back, getting himself a tome as
Right
well
there,
to
you
get
can
closer to
just
25. But I like that OT, they're setting themselves up for a potential fight. They're already warding around the area, and they're playing together.
I mean, that is the thing, as we take a look at the swing that we've
Ooh.
experienced here, this Dota Plus win probability.
39 minutes, 70.
If they do manage to, like, catch multiple heroes and not illusions in the static storm,
Yeah.
it will just win them the fight.
Yeah.
But that
They need to
sort of
catch
requires
Ruby.
OG to be
Ruby
out of
with
position
someone in
and
the
in a
static
bit
storm,
of a
because
tough
Ruby can
situation.
save
It's
from
a
the static storm,
really
right? He's the
very
only
hard
hero
game
that
for
can
Ordu
save from
Thunder at this
static storm,
point.
right?
It is. They need to go in together at the same time because if Coyote does like some solo hookshot in, you're gonna get lifted by Tiger or the guy's gonna get saved. So that's not really gonna work. Right now is the time where you talk about, okay, how do we actually take the next fight? Is it with buybacks? Do we need to smoke around? And for OG, it's pretty smooth sailing. Yuragi, you're in the front. You have Aegis for a little more, and the rest of us, we chill.
It almost feels as if like TA2000 is gonna have to do some crazy like micro illusion play where he sends in like himself in one illusion and makes it look like a fake
Yeah.
and then catch a song or
When
something.
started last
They
second.
need some creative stuff right now. You always do, especially when you're this far behind. I mean, this game just completely bing-bonged in the other way. Now OG, what, 24k gold lead? Making it look easy at this point.
All right, TA2000 actually doing that a little bit right now, sending out an illusion of himself.
The artist.
We'll see if he can find somebody. No, okay, I thought he was gonna go for it.
Oh, Butterfly on Yuragi. Okay, for now that's going to be very good. I like it against the Naga. Naga's kind of full-slotted. Probably wants to buy a Bloodthorn later on. But for right now, pretty good itemization. Doesn't need the boots, right? Who needs boots? Boots is for noobs.
True. Well, and it's probably better than a rapier, which is the other thing.
That's
you had queued
also
up.
very good. I like that point. I'm glad he doesn't. He doesn't need it.
Oh, TA2000, he's doing it.
Oh,
Sending
you called
illusions
it.
out,
Oh,
and there
wow.
it is, the song, but it's not
Wait,
going to catch
Ruby?
them both. He needs the reel in. You have to have it.
Reel him in.
Static Storm down onto DM, but the
Lift
save is
Ruby.
there, and the BKB turnaround roared
Ruby,
up.
Ruby's gonna
If you
save,
only
man.
catch
You need to
one,
catch
Tyga's
Ruby.
going to be there to salvage
He's
it.
slamming them.
DM is slamming all over him as Whiter chops out that
Dead,
Ravage,
dead. Now
seeing
they're
if they
dead.
can bring down
He ought to be
TA2000,
getting on,
stunned for a very
That's
long
just
time.
amazing.
TM actually gets a little bit of separation, but finally goes down to Noob. Wait a
BZM
minute,
is all the way in.
is
BZM
living
is
through
interesting.
this. Maybe it might end up working. BZM gets pushed back by the cogs. They do take down Noob as
Okay.
TA2000 able to separate and
see
get out
Omar.
of there. Omar
Oh, he's just out.
barely
he went
able to
for the
escape, but
mischance,
with no
not the
DP,
root.
with no EXO, OG
went for
might
the
finally
mischance.
have this last set of racks ready to go down.
I mean, they used all their spells. I think Yuragi can just stand his ground and laugh in their face. Chew is here. More drums.
Jumps
Tendrils.
in, catches onto
Hex.
one. The Hex
Get
for the
it, Boston,
follow-up,
man. He's
trying to
got
bring down
butterfly
Yuragi.
now.
Obviously, no Aegis at this point.
BZM
Whiter
is still
finding
not
control over him, but the turn and
deal with that.
They are
BZM
lacking
the
so
burn
much
down.
damage
Yuragi survives through at least that first salvo,
Naga
and now as the
can't
rest
do
of
it.
the team groups together,
Oh, that might be
OG,
This is
they're
it.
going to take game number one.
Then mistake
Trying to go to
they
the
needed
major.
to buy a
Ooh,
gem
they really
with a
punch
rush.
back in this game. I like
Because
that they
there
were
were two
patient.
wards
You know, I was
spying
questioning,
on them.
are they being too patient? What are they waiting for? But they were just waiting for the right opportunity, correct items. OT might be hitting themselves a little bit. I think they had a great timing in this mid game.
I mean, they were so strong. Like, you had this Heart Naga Siren
Yep.
at such an early timing. We saw that, like, precipitous
I think
drop-off
there's a
in the
break we can
graph.
play, man.
It just felt like it was all there for Ordu to take.
Yep.
And as we've seen a lot of times, these teams that are, like, on the verge of making it to the major just
Let's
slip
play
through their
it.
fingers.
They need to make sure that this loss doesn't hurt them too much. They should know we were in a good position. You know, the coach maybe now and the players as well. We had a good, we had a good time running. Next game, let's try and use.
We won a game for Divine. Tomorrow is playing. These people are playing on EU servers only. This any Dota. Timado, Queen is at least an entity. Not an entity. Playing some GG gaming player. CH. This guy's playing at 100 ping on this server. 100 or more. Okay, after watching that BGM, I wanna play offline battle. Just felt like playing. See what we thought. Which role? Which role? Okay, I got offlane. Let's play bad. The only problem with bad at offlane is the laning. Like the laning is very tough. Because you don't have enough mana to spend and you need a lot of resources. Plus your base damage is very bad on them. Like 41 base damage. This pause a little bit. What? He's getting his heroes back. 2 heroes back. Check after this sector. Check with CPT. The silence is annoying. There's one immortal player. The rest are demand for car. Okay, I don't want to play bad right now after seeing this. Why it is not good? Actually, bad is actually very good against this. Bad is actually very good against this. No spec. He's gonna buy payment, man. It's so annoying. I feel like they need to nerf the Shadow Stab of Spectre. Too good right now. Everyone's buying this thing on first shot. I feel like the nerf should be like CD. It should be like 60 seconds, not 40. It's time to lose. This game looks actually very bad. Spec doesn't care for Razor. I'm countered by this guy. He's gonna buy Blade Mill. Let's see how this thing goes. Hope my Rubik is most of the Most of the time what happens is supposed to play here instead of playing with me when we lose the lane. Inputs. Like I like inputs, especially after the nerf. Like 5 mana is a big number. You know that. No. That's why I'm not showing it there. Okay. So bro, I tried to. He lifted him, so the tree did not get cut. No, fuck, I took too much tower damage. Okay. Okay, no. You don't want to die with me. Wait, which stage blocking me? He's got blade man, now I can kill me. I can't go on spec right now. Shit. It's like a lot of damage on me. Fuck. Let me try. What was that damage from? It's What a guys. Yes. I think because of my nails, I feel like I pressed buttons, but it's not happening. I've grown like a little bit bigger nails. They are not even big. They are like 1 millimeter. No, wait, 2 actually. I felt like I pressed buttons, but not pressed buttons. This is so. Oh no! It's like the bait, man. Fuck. Oh shit. You try to go in without the firefly, it's like a bait. What does he have? He doesn't even have wood. Radiant is going radiant. Should have gone top, I think. We don't need to wait for the last this. Shit. That is a very good item and I go for the witch blade build. I will be going. I've cleared it out. After watching BGM, I wanna play back. Okay, taking someone down. Should I go witch blade first? I feel like we are lacking damage. I want the throw. Okay, he's given up. Yeah, I'll take it after I get the witch blade. I'm not really what do you think? Oh fuck! Holy shit! What the fuck, man? This guy's actually does so much damage. Power doesn't go on. Okay. wait. We keep this right now. So I get my equivalent. A lot of damage. Could have killed Spike if I had BKB it. He would have gone for Spike. Without BKB I can't kill Spike because he got blamed. He's gonna kill me. Risk it. This one. Actually, play. Still I'm not BKB. Oh, very close, very close. He saw me, man. Yeah, sure, yeah. We don't have Lasso and Spec and okay, that was. He's so dead. They got shot too. How you can kill it? That thing is though, we cannot do ours. It's like I need lifesteal right now. They got so much of playable. I want to make sure. That is also very nice item for battle. But I have got the damage way before. Thanks, man. Take it, maybe. Cat is popular. It's fun. For this one. I think I need a second to dispatch. BKB, it's either like I kill that silencer and bring a BKB. I think I need Lotus or something. Okay, Josh. Need like a 25 like tier 4. Like Manta is so stupid. And thought it was strong, but I did not want to use any form. I know other options to begin. Bro, I need to come. So just if I get 25 now, I can kill spec. I can actually rape spec. It's a rape, a real rape. Listen, you get some dispel from it. Get some more. Now spec. Okay. Now rape spec. Just give me vision of what is there. Come. Bro, come. I got 25. I just need vision of spec. Wait, what? Who the fuck is Spec? When he got out? I thought he got rooted. Oh shit, there was a reason to it. Like 60 damage. With this. That is like a bigger. You saw the timeless rally. Yeah, boss. He's dead. Not happening. Yeah. Fuck, man. How we did not spot this monkey? I got stunned by I don't know who. Good stunned. Oh no. Okay, Spec did not take it, so you can kill Spec. He's not. I need this to like sneak in, kill this guy. He's got quicker. Is that like the best item against this hero? 5-second despair. Oh, fuck. I should have not sticky it. Oh, like good.
Wise to fear.
Yeah, I think pods. Okay. Like this. You're getting caught in the weapons coming. Oh fuck. Shit, I died from there. Oh no. Fuck. I did not, I was very greedy to not press my. The shit. I can buy back though if you want to use it. I know really good. Do I buy back then? We have 40 seconds away, right? Go bot, man, go bot, go bot. I can't in 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Go. Holy shit. Let's show you. Bro. Wow. See this?
Excellent idea.
I got this. I have this though. It was still lacking. Yes, I got arcane rune so I can kill somebody else now. I need to cancel. Oh no. Bro, okay. Oh, should I? Can I get? Okay, motherfucker. Oh no, it's still at 6x. Go, I can revive it. I can buy it. I got it, If you want. I think I buy back better. You can actually remember. There's no bugger on this place. Is this a real fact? What the fuck? Oh no. Bro, how the fuck I died so fast? Holy shit. He's poison damage. Damn, man. I did not realize. Damn. I'm so greedy with the BKB. I did not realize she did so much damage. We'll watch OG versus OT right now. This game. Fuck, 18 points. Shit. If I had gone Platinum, I think he would have died very fast, but I had to go Lotus because of this silencer. Because I can't rely on one dispel. Maybe Refresher would have done it. But I don't like Refresher for some reason. What's that? One set for this. Okay, we'll watch this Tundra versus. Sorry, not Tundra, OG versus OT. It's a deciding game.
And that has been a bit of an issue. If you're out of position, you have an Aeon disc, you still might get brought down afterwards, depending upon how it all goes.
Okay, I'll get some water.
Puck, I mean, in that last fight, Chu was just inside of his brain.
Yeah, literally.
Like, he was slaying him.
Yuragi has a full satanic completed.
And the birds come down onto Omar, tries to back away, does not have the shard for himself yet, hasn't been able to get the gold for it. And now a second root connects onto him. Taiga leaps away, rooted. Greaves backs out. The egg is down.
Okay.
The hex is there. This is a good fight for him, but the jump away, and then the infest inside the illusion. He gets out of harm's way. Yuragi dodges the stun, but the roar follow-up is there. Omar doing a lot in this fight. They've already lost 2. Are they going to lose more?
My God, he's
Yuragi
dead.
goes down, and OT. They're not going out without a fight. They find him there with the song. Going to catch this Zeus. And will they bring him down? The hex is there. They got more than enough.
Oh,
Oradu,
my
they
God.
find the perfect fight.
See, you don't need defensive items. So finally, they use the Hex aggressively. Kaori just chatted up, he dives in, hexes the Lysander, eggs on top, and the stolen roar as well from Omar on top of Yuragi, who nearly got out by infesting his own illusion, by the way. But yeah, here, they combine their heroes, and they get to take the fight. Very nicely done.
Crazy, crazy. Back to 1,000 gold separating these two teams the other way.
All right, we're back.
As we swing back and forth. OG just a little bit, like you said, too confident in that moment, and they get punished super hard. I mean, with the sort of switch up that we're seeing, this Hex on Phoenix finding that life stealer, what do you think OG's path into these fights need to be?
You might have to think about force staffs yourself. So when someone does get hexed, you get to force them out. Or the other way is that I want to be the one initiating so that when I go in, I pop Rage and I can't get hexed. It can't be like some random in-between stuff where, oh, you know, Tiger leaps in. I think that's going to be a one and done. We won't see that again.
It's fair. And maybe that's sort of the avenue that they need to go for, because they have amazing vision on this team. You're going to have Techie's Minds down, Thunder God's Wrath, you've got Beastmaster Hawks, you've got Moonlight Shadow. And I'm imagining, yeah, you can see already DM knows what he needs to do in this game. He's queued up that Blink Dagger. That's what he wants next.
I mean, help Yuragi to get into these fights, right? We were kind of memeing about some of these jumps, but make it easier so that Chu doesn't have to jump in, because he's been owning with the blast off. There's another Hex on Taiga.
They find him with the pullback, with the roar stolen, and the kill. Taiga going to drop. And immediately, Noob backs away.
This stolen roar is going to be applying a lot of pressure. Sure, it didn't really help them get this kill, but him having it and then having Naga being able to play the map, I think the OT, the next 2 minutes, are going to look pretty good for them.
I mean, it's crazy cast range.
Yeah, it is.
With that Eye of the Vizier, too, it's like from crazy far away. And now, Ordu Thunder.
They might be looking for a quick play here.
It can be dangerous going for the all-in, but with the Hex out from Kaori, they find that Zeus lift back. Do they have enough to bring him down? Primal Roar back off cooldown in a couple seconds. They use one on DM. Force Staff keeping alive that Naga Siren, and they still have the Roar on Rubik if they need it. As they set their sights on these tier 3 towers, thinking about going towards mid afterwards. With no BZM, it's so hard to defend this.
All right, OT are back. Someone definitely made a call earlier. Guys, what the hell are we doing? Let's just go in, use our items, use our spells, and let's go play the game. Because now they're showing up and they're just killing everyone.
It's a really impressive showing from them. Because this is the thing too, right? We talked about the mental fortitude required to come back into a game after game number 1, but also within the game itself, they were ahead so far, they dropped the ball, and then they were able to reconstitute themselves, get back going. Yeah,
they just pick it back up. And this Hex, it took a long time, but we can see it. It won them the last fight. Now, again, it gives them this pick-off. And it's just your pos 5 going in with the dive Hex.
I love that. BZM, go.
He's
have
ready.
DC.
No, just go.
Yeah, just go. Don't worry, guys. But Rubik reconnected. Should be back and ready to go again.
Still has the roar for like 1 more minute.
I mean, you see the concentration on the face of TA2000 right now. The game on the back of him, 300 ping.
That's not good.
That's not great.
Lifestealer is missing. They're talking about Lifestealer right now. Not sure exactly what it is. Perhaps it's like we need to kill him, or when he pops Rage, we now have Roar, we can get him that way. But OT, yeah, I love the fact that they were able to just really switch the way that they play in the middle of the game.
Getting hydrated there as, again, a 5,000 gold lead, but the things to watch for: Zeus right now dead and does not have buyback available to him. Is just 1,400 gold off of it. As Zeus reconnects, they're ready to go. How much do they need to hold this? TA2000 gets hit with an arrow right out of the pause.
That should be pretty free, right? Without the Zeus, I don't see how they can defend this. And then it's on OT. Do they want to poke a second Rax? Get the whole map in control? Let's see.
It's dangerous. Roche is up right now.
Yeah.
That's a really free and nice one.
Yeah.
But OT, do they get tempted? TA2000 walking back over to hit the tier 3 tower. Zeus back up in 25 seconds. 2 lanes is very, very nice. But Roche, are they going to give this up?
There's a DD rune up top.
Oh my god, that's so good.
And they see it.
Yeah, TA2000 going to head on over, and they will probably check Roche immediately. So they see that it's up and going to start trying to take this down. OG, can they get here in time?
I don't think they can. There's also a full BKB completed on Noob. Like, he can go into these fights. All he has to look at is DM with the roar.
Oh, the root coming out from the Hawk. They used the Zeus Nimbus as well to see this. Roche is dropping lower and lower. And I think that they're going to get it in time. Yeah, can't get here quick enough on OG. So Aegis on to TA2000. The buyback status for all of them is there for the timing of it. But Noob and the Rubik, Omar, still a little ways away in terms of gold.
Okay, so for OT, it's going to be time to push out some waves. Bottom lane is a little bit of an annoying spot, starting to push in. There's 2 siege waves as well. So once they get the waves in control, I think they can look for a smoke.
How much does this nullifier from Yuragi change the state of the game to you?
So it's again, how many? There's 2 Force Staffs, a Glimmer Cape. I mean, it will help him get on the target, but I feel like for him, it's more about actually getting in the fight, not sticking on someone. The bigger problem is for him to even get to hit someone at all.
Yeah. Well, and they do have the Blink Dagger now done for DM.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets caught with the Hex! Oh, BKB TP out maybe? No, it's not going to happen. They bring down the Beast, and that was without buyback. So 60 seconds, no Beast.
Nice.
Okay, that's big. Continue to push in the lanes, not a tier 2 tower. Maybe poke up a tier 3 perhaps, or go around the map. BZM wants to maybe take back his own outpost.
And if they were to click on him, they would see that he does have that Blink Dagger now. Might be a signal that there was a, no buyback used in that moment. No buyback available in that moment.
Okay, it's Tiger. He's looking.
Oh, God. Oh,
they see him.
Oh,
Hex.
they got him. He dropped it down.
He didn't know.
The dust available, and yeah, that one hurts. Now, no Mirana. He will have it back up in 50 gold. Let's make get that guy a bounty rune.
Well, he wanted to set up, but OT were one step ahead. 12k gold lead. Noob's in a great position again. You have 20 seconds, 3v5.
Oh, in order to they spot him. Yuragi's there. Needs to be careful of that Hex. He's going to pop that Rage. Goes immediately onto TA. Going to back out for a moment, and Lightning Bolt keeps enough distance there.
Looking in the back.
Looking for it and finding it. The leash is there. DM shows back up though. The egg is down, and BZM caught and killed with no buyback on that Zeus. No buyback on Yuragi. They are going to take these buildings down. Oradu Thunder up a magnificent amount of gold, 16k, and starting to hit these, well, buildings might just not stop.
What a great play from Noob. He hid in the trees, jumped in, coiled, and then pushed BZM out with the Psychic Headband to actually initiate that fight.
And another roar going to be used, finding this techie stolen. I've been so annoying for them this entire time. GG is called. Oradu, they're pushing us to a game 3.
Oh, I love how they bounce back in this game. We thought OG, they just had it clear, cleanly, but then OT, they win this one fight with the Hex. They must have had a really good communication in the middle of this game to bounce back, and they must be feeling amazing right now.
Yeah, one game away from going to the major for the first time for a lot of these players. And I'm never going to doubt TA2000 Naga again, I promise. maybe a little bit.
I may not even doubt techies.
Yeah?
I was like, this hero looked damn good. Doesn't matter to me. That hero looked pretty damn good.
Okay.
But yeah, Naga Siren, we were maybe hating it a little too much as well. Because, once they bounced back with that one Hex kill, I feel like that was a completely different team.
Right, totally. Yeah, and Kaori making this work on the Phoenix, even though they sort of had that fall off that we saw in there, when he eventually got that item, it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, it took a bit. I think now moving into the next game, that won't happen again. Because now it happened 2 games in a row. I feel like someone stepped it up. I was like, guys, please, let's go together. Let's do shit, play Dota. And if they show up like this in the last game, it might be hard for OG.
It might be tough for OG. We'll see. We're pushed to the distance either way for both of these teams as we head on back to the panel and get ready for the final one.
Oradu Thunders, what an amazing performance there. All it really took was one team fight there at the end to really turn the tables, and from there was nothing for OG to do. However, OG stood more of a chance than we kind of gave them credit for. We weren't really in favor of their draft too much, but there was this downtime where it felt like Oradu Thunders weren't doing a whole lot on the map.
They won, yeah, and I mean, my boy Techies, he may have lost, guys, but my boy Techies.
He looked good while losing.
Yeah, when he had that shot, oh my god, I actually had hope. They made me believe. I was so excited. Like, oh, this was really good.